Guess Deep BoroFanTV, outside Deepdale, nearly everybody's gone home now, but we've still won 3-2 against Preston North End. I have with me Youssef, one of the most excitable fans I've ever stood next to. Youssef,
Yeah.
where did you see that 3-2? Did you see us getting back into the game to win 3-2?
No chance. I mean, that first half performance, I mean, we should have been 4-1 down. They obviously they went 2-1 up, and Dan Randolph made couple of incredible saves. They hit the bar. It just seemed a bit abject, you know, the performance, and even the players. There was a bit of arguing between the players and whatnot. But you know what? A sign of a good team is winning when you play absolutely appalling. And we did that. And to be honest, that's all we care about as supporters, winning matches. Doesn't matter how you win the matches, and we did that. So obviously, if we lost the game, it's a completely different interview. But the fact is we won the game. So we move on now to the next game against Sunderland on Saturday.
We went 1-0 up,
Yeah.
Tremendous header off Ayala.
Brilliant, yeah.
We were all still jumping up and down.
We was.
There was
yeah.
still two stewards trying to get you back in your seat.
They were.
And we conceded.
We did, yeah. So basically, as soon as I finished celebrating, what happens? They go and score. So I mean, it's difficult to accept because obviously, what we wanted was an early goal. We got an early goal, and we thought, let's keep it tight. And I was still celebrating, and then obviously they go and score, and it was just a goal from nothing at the end of the day. But the players, rode their luck in the first half, and like I said, they could have been 3-4-1 down even at half time, but we weren't. We were only 2-1 down, and that gave people the confidence to come back, and we did that. So thrilled with that.
Their possession, they had a lot of possession after they'd scored, Youssef.
Yeah.
And they were really good. They were really positive with that possession, and they really showed up our frailties in our back four.
Yeah, they were brilliant. They played like a team. I mean, they played how I would expect us to play, to be honest, because they played like a team. You had a lot of commitment, a lot of players tracking back, forward, positive attacking play. First half, all the attack was in our half. They had a lot of chances, they had a lot of the ball, and they're playing exactly how I would have expected us to have played, or hoped to have played at least anyway. But like I said, we won the game, so that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Second half, we started the second half pretty much the way we ended the first, and then Pulis, first time for a long time, gives our centre forward the heave-o, and totally changes the dynamics up front, which obviously has worked.
Yep, the subs made a difference, I thought, but I think tactically as well it made a difference, because not only was it two players that came on, it was also Adama on the right, Downing as a number 10, and Bamford was playing on the left. That's how I saw it anyway. So it was two changes in terms of Asombalonga off and just dead on, Bamford on, Guardiola off. But tactically as well, it meant that Traore would move from the left to the right, Downing moved from the left to the centre, and obviously Bamford was out wide. So it felt like four changes basically, and it changed the dynamics of the game. And I think the subs won us the game. Bamford's energy just stayed up front, causing them problems. And we, just really happy that we won the game. And obviously we've got Sunderland now. And to be honest, what I hope is we make a few changes. It's the FA Cup, and we seem to have a cup team. And I hope to see the likes of Fletcher and Bamford and Guardiola play again, Adam Forshaw. Give these players an opportunity, because to be honest, with that first half performance from some of those players, it's like we've got a really good squad. We need players to start knocking on the door and showing, that they deserve to sort of play more often. And if players come in and show what they're about, why not? I mean, Ryan Shotton wasn't playing, but he had 3 very good games, and you thought he was undroppable. But then, of course, I think to be honest, I think it was to do with fatigue why he never played, judging by what he basically said after the game. But he came on second half, and yeah, I was quite pleased with the impact that he had, even though he came at right back. And to be fair, I will say, why are we bringing on a centre back when we're losing 2-1? But he helped us with some of his throws and giving us that aerial threat in set pieces and whatnot. So yeah, really pleased with that substitution as well.
Traore, not hitting the heights of his performance against Bolton away,
No.
but today he was, like you say, he held the ball well, and he won us a lot of free kicks in dangerous positions, which we profited from, Youssef.
Yeah, I mean, he's energetic, very lively, and I like Adama. A lot of people I'm not keen on Adama because of his end product, but I like him. I like his attitude. I've met him many times. You know, I've met him in London King Cross Station a few weeks back after the I think it was the Derby County game. You know, I've spoken to him a few times, and even today I asked him, you know, where would you rather play, right wing or left wing? And he told me wherever the boss wants me to play. So he's got the right attitude. I just wish he plays more often because, to be honest, I put a tweet out to Boro Form, who's fantastic, Boro Stats on Twitter. Asked them what's the most consecutive games Adama's played, and they said 5 games. He hasn't played more than 5 games in a row. So I think if he's given a run in the side, you can see things happening. Because for me, his end product might be a bit frustrating, but he gives us that enthusiasm. He gives us something going forward, and I think the players appreciate that. The fans adore that. At the end of the game, what player were the fans singing for? Adama Traore, and you clap the fans. And when he's on form, he's a superb player. And I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like him. I like him. And if he did have end product, he would not be at Middlesbrough. He would be at Barcelona, Man United, you know, Liverpool, Chelsea, whoever. He will not be at Middlesbrough, but he hasn't got end product, so that's why he's with us. So we have to appreciate his skills, appreciate what he's good at, and show what he's about. And hopefully Tony Pulis is the man to get the best out of Adama Traore, you know, because he's a bit of a conundrum. You know, how many managers have come in, you know, Karanka couldn't, you know, get the best out of him. There's a bit of inconsistency. Gary Monk, Steve Agnew. So hopefully Tony Pulis is the man, you know, to do it. And hopefully, you know, Adama Traore will show everyone what a top prospect he is, because he's only 21. He's only 21. People got to remember that. So yeah, hopefully he continues.
Youssef, thanks for appearing on BoroFanTV.